The next question. Assalamu alaikum, I am Arban. My question is, does Eemaan increase and decrease? Eemaan can be divided into three types. The first is the belief in your heart, that is faith. The second is the words or sayings of a believer. The third is the actions of a believer. Eemaan, it does increase and it decreases. And the Sahaba, even their Eemaan, it increased and it decreased. The Sahaba, they came to our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and they told that, O Prophet of Allah, when we are with you, our Eemaan, it is at its highest, it is at its peak. But when we are away from you, our Eemaan, it decreases. So even the Sahaba, their Eemaan, it increased and it decreased. Now let's talk about the first category of Eemaan, that is the belief of faith. The more we are in the company of good people, of righteous people, the more our Eemaan, it will increase. We should be involved in good deeds, in righteous deeds, be in the company of good people. If we do so, inshallah, our Eemaan, it will increase. The same case was with the Sahaba. When they were in the company of the Prophet, their Eemaan, it increased. So we should see to it that we are in the company of good people. The second is the sayings and the words of a believer. We should involve in the dhikr, in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran in Surah Ra'd, chapter number 13, verse number 7, Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find satisfaction. The more we keep our tongue moist in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more we'll find peace and tranquility in our life. And the more our Eemaan, it will increase. So we should be involved in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Besides this, we should also read the glorious Quran. And if we do not know Arabic as a language, we should read the translation of the glorious Quran. So inshallah, our Eemaan, it will increase and there will be less chances that our Eemaan, it will decrease. The third is the actions or the deeds of a believer. We should try to do as many good deeds, as many righteous deeds as possible. If we do so, our Eemaan, it will increase and there will be less chances that our Eemaan, it will decrease. Among the righteous deeds that we can do is offer the 5 daily prayers in Jama'ah for the men, which is very important. Fast in the month of Ramadan, give zakah. There is no better time to give zakah than to give it in the month of Ramadan. Such a great reward. Imagine you giving zakah in this blessed month of Ramadan, wherein the gates of heaven, they are opened and the gates of hell, they are closed. Among the other good deeds and righteous deeds that we can do is perform Hajj, stay away from all the things that are haram, do as many sunnah acts as possible. In Ramadan, we can offer the Taraweeh prayer, and we should see to it that we offer witr prayer regularly. Because after the 5 daily prayers, the most important prayer, it is the witr prayer. Besides this, we should also give voluntary sadaqah, voluntary charity. Even smiling at your Muslim brother, it is a charity. So we should involve in good deeds and in righteous deeds. And inshallah, our Eemaan, it will increase. We should try to be in the company of good people, of righteous people. Try to involve in good Islamic activities. For example, doing dawah, involving in Islamic activities, attending Islamic programs, etc. The more you are connected to Islam, the more you are connected to the glorious Quran, the more your Eemaan, it will increase and there will be less chances that your Eemaan, it will decrease. And we should see to it that we make our intentions pure. Any act we do, it should be solely for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And even when our Eemaan, it is at its lowest, we should see to it that we do not commit anything that is haram. Even our lowest level of Eemaan, it should not lead us to commit something that is haram. The Sahaba, their lowest level of Eemaan was much higher than our highest level of Eemaan. The Sahaba, they could give their life for the sake of Islam. Their Eemaan, it was much better. In fact, you cannot compare the Eemaan of the Sahaba to our Eemaan. So Eemaan, it does increase and it does decrease. But the more we are connected to the glorious Quran, the more we are involved in good deeds, in righteous deeds, the more we do dhikr, remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah our Eemaan, it will be at its highest and it will increase.